All alone ain't nothing like trying to bump over the phone in my mind.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our listeners, viewers, and supporters of thecorelive.com and thecorelive.tv. So why are we here? This is our first reintroduction press conference. First and foremost, you see three pillars behind me: Mr. John Fu to my right, Mr. Philip Zaragoza, and Mr. Michael Urioski. This is the ownership group of thecorelive.com. We would like to reintroduce ourselves to the World Wide Web, from the I-95 to the I-5, and even outside the United States. This is not to be a serious press conference, but we will be taken serious. Today, first and foremost, we're here to set the standard, to be the first online hip-hop, TV, and radio station, and somehow a network where you can get live shows, pre-recorded shows, clips, news, and everything that you need that you can find online. So why would we want to start with thecorelive.com? First and foremost, Facebook, one of the biggest social networking sites, has over 500 million members. It has been told that it's been used 3 times more, that people communicate 3 times more through Facebook than they do through their cell phones, text messaging, and emails. So the world is changing in front of our eyes. Us over here at thecorelive.com are hoping to be a part of that change, to give ourselves and our community an opportunity and a platform to maybe promote your businesses, your services, hone your craft, and be an asset to our local community here in Kern County and Bakersfield. Yes, we're located downtown on Chester Avenue, where you can come in, where our doors are always open, because we're ran by nobody but who? You. That's one of our staples. So please, tell a friend, tell a family member. I'm not gonna hold you long, but the one thing that we definitely want to do at our press conference today, the reintroduction, is allow you to know what our vision is, what our purpose, and our mission. So we'll start with the vision. John Fu, an acclaimed producer and director from LA Films, is the one who started thecorelive.com. John, will you tell them the vision?
Thanks for the acclaimed part. All right, Core Live. We brought this for you guys, for you, our viewers, for artists that are up and coming. It's not to really shine a heavy light on an artist as big as like an Eminem or a Dr. Dre. I mean, we need those artists in order to keep this thing going. But this is more for an artist that's right on the brink of taking it to that level, to actually get to an Eminem status. And our whole point of this was to play music that radio won't necessarily play on the radio, because radio has a whole lot of different guidelines than we do. Okay? Our whole idea is to get an artist that makes good music, first off, that has great music, that either has the music or has a music video, because there's a lot of artists that are out there that have music videos that are really done well, that aren't getting played on an MTV, a BET, a Fuse, and we're out here and we're trying to provide something else for you guys, you know, the artists and for the viewers, because you can listen to the radio and hear Eminem 50 times a day, but are you really going to hear an artist like a Major James, a 100, you know, you're probably going, who are those artists? Exactly, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to shed something else for you guys, because it's easy to play Dr. Dre Kush 50 times a day, but I mean, really, do you guys, the listeners, really want to, and the viewers, do you really want to be a part of that? Do you really want to hear it? As soon as you like the song, you're like, I'm bored of it, I'm already tired of it. They keep playing it over and over and over and over again. That's not what this is about. You might hear it on our station maybe once or twice in the entire day, but outside of that, it's really not going to be repetitive stuff. Our next thing is, our station is created to educate, okay? It's not just a lot of the people that work here in the station have never done radio before, never done TV before, but they come here and we're trying to teach and educate. That's what this is for as well. So if you come here and you want to be a part of the station, not only can you get your music played, but if you want to actually learn how to be in front of a mic and how to get a show format, actually how to, you know, become a video DJ, you know, that's what this is for, to educate. Okay, so not only are we bringing you brand new artists that you may not ever hear because radio's not taking a chance, but you also might see a brand new show that radio or TV is not going to take a chance on. Yeah, you might catch a show in the early stages and you see them trying to figure it out, but that's what this is for them to actually learn something, to actually take it to another level, to hone their craft and actually be able to catch somebody, an attention of a BET, a Fuse, an MTV, and take it to another level. You know, TD said it best, where he's like, don't step on the core, but use it as a stepping stone, okay? And a lot of times it gets lost by some of the people that, you know, have worked here, have not worked here, people that are just on the streets, just sitting there, and they kind of get an idea of what we're doing, but if you really don't come and participate or watch the shows or come down and sit down and have a dialogue with us, it's really hard for you to say what we're doing or what's going on, okay? So that's what we're doing. That's our whole objective. So you might catch brand new music videos on here, you might catch short films on here, you might catch a feature film on here, okay? And you might catch an artist that you may not have any idea, but when you actually sit there and you watch the show, whatever show that they are on, you actually might be hooked on their music after that, or their videos. That's the whole objective of the Core Live.
Mr. Michael Uriosta, he's our Director of Marketing. He's the one that's behind the website. So if you need to contact him about sponsorships or advertisement, or just having your presence out there. Also, I want to send a special shout out to thebake.com, who's here live covering this press conference, the reintroduction. So, Michael Uriosta, will you tell them a little about the website?
Good afternoon, everybody. TheCoreLive.com website is used. TheCoreLive.com, our first month we had 500,000 hits. That was great. That's a great achievement. But there were still mistakes about having a website. Now that we went to a social network, we were able to monitor our hits, monitor our viewers, but we still let the gap between people people are out there in the workplace, people that are at State Farm, hospitals. A few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago,
Yes.
we created CoreLive.tv. So if your workplace blocks social networks, you're able to view us, chat with us online as well. So we have the CoreLive.tv and the CoreLive.com. The CoreLive.com is geared for social networks. There's Facebook, there's Twitter, there's MySpace, all linked up into the system where you can talk about the shows going on, talk about your topics, music. There's also an invite button on the left side. You can invite it and import all your emails to show them the CoreLive.com. On the right, people are viewing the shows, but they don't know how to log in. On the right corner, there's a sign-in box. Put your email, password, and you're able to sign in. And on the bottom right, there's a chat box. Click it, you're able to chat, communicate with the host. The Core Live is more than just about music. The Core Live is about creativity. It's a sad thing that now in schools, creativity is taken out. It's the first one to get cut because of budget cuts. But the Core Live is a school for people to learn about music, to learn about putting on a show. The Core Live is about teaching people how to act, teaching people how to do graphics, do photography, do creativity on music videos. Creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. We have accomplished many things here at the Core Live, and we have made mistakes. But the art is knowing which mistakes to keep. All of us have dreams. All of us wants to be somebody. All of us don't want the 9-to-5 job. There's people out there that want to be rappers, music video producers, directors, actors. The Core Live is a stepping stone for that. You don't have to be perfect. You can come through our doors and intern with us. Let us teach you things that we have learned to help produce you to get your dream. If anybody out there wants to sponsor thecorelive.com or wants to contribute, contact me at 374-4965. That's the Core Live office, and you can reach me on my cell phone. 363-37, area code 661-363-3709. You can also email us at info@thecorelive.com. Thank you.
Great job, man. Hey, one thing about this is for entrepreneurs trying to do something different. As you can see, man, we like to have fun over here. This is not Barack Obama. We're not talking about unemployment. We're trying to create jobs first and foremost. We want to give a platform, not for this thing to be a stepping stone. If you come and get a chance to meet any of the people from the Coach's Corner to the Cut 'em Show, over here at the Core Live, man, we try to bring a family. Alright, so I want to, before we even get to that point, I want to make sure we get Phil Zaragoza a chance to speak about being a man of the community and why he want to invest. He's one of our main investors of the CoreLive.com, and being a man of Bakersfield, why he want our doors to be open. We're not corporately owned, but we're definitely independently pushed. So I want that Phil get a couple words himself.
Okay, first of all, my name is Phil Zaragoza. I'm one of the owners, one of the investors as well. First, I'd like to say thank you to everybody in the chat room. Right now, we got 28 people that are logged on watching this. It's not including the ones that aren't logged on. First of all, just like to say thank you to that, just for the simple fact that it's because of you guys that we're still successful. I'm looking at right now at one of our screens, and some of the people that we see on here are part of our family. We got Chicago Sally. Chicago Sally's been on here since we first opened up, and she's been a real big she's been a real big help to us. Bobby Blankenship. Bobby's probably one of the main family members, I'm going to say, regarding us. She's been in here and she promotes us like nobody else. I want to say thank you to that. I see Rara. I haven't seen Rara in here for a while, but she usually she's from what? She's from DC. Yeah, she's from DC. She's one of TD's people.
Bobby's from North Carolina.
Yeah, Bobby's from North Carolina. But anyways, the point of it is we're here trying to reach the community. We're here trying to make a difference in what we do. People like Bobby and Sally that make that happen for us. We ask that you guys just continue to do that. And log on, become a member, listen to the shows, give us feedback, let us know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. TD says it all the time. Is what's your favorite thing? Yeah. Well, whatever he says. But it's true. You guys make us. You guys make us what we are. The biggest thing on it that we want to do is we want to make a difference in the community. With people in the chat room, you guys are part of our community because you guys voice your opinions on the shows, on the host, on what we play on here. Just keep doing it. There's a lot of things coming down the pipe right now for us. So in our local community, we're here to make a difference. TD got some things going on, John, and so does Mike. So if you guys have any questions, there's the contact information that's on top of the screen. Call us. If you guys have any kind of sponsorship you want to do, then we're fine with that as well. And that I'm done. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Phil. As y'all can see, man, this is probably the first time these three guys have done a press conference, so please bear with us. But this is our ownership group, and this is definitely the CoreLive.com. But today, I also want to announce our launching of us being in association with the 4-H outreach program, and their paid for weekends. If you want to be a part of it and volunteer, we want our peers. We don't want just our parents to come out there. We want the peers, our age group, to come out there and help out with their younger brothers and younger sisters. Alright, so in fact, our first weekend will be actually this Saturday. We'll be on the east side, California and Baker. We'll be out there with Home Depot and the Nun Run. So if you want to come out and support the Core Live and the 4-H outreach program, please give us a call. We'll be doing that every weekend April 9th, 16th, 23rd, and 30th. That's a part of the Core Live in the community. Also, we want to touch on is we'll be doing a concert in June. We won't tell you who's coming. Matt, I promise you, it'll be at Stramler Park in the middle of June. It's a graduation appreciation. The thing about us here at the Core Live is that we can definitely do what we want to do. We're not corporately owned. We look forward to working with radio stations locally. We look forward to working with TV stations locally. We're on the internet. Yes, we know that. But everybody goes to the internet now than they did 10 years ago. So we can help anybody locally to be worldwide. Come and talk to us. Today we wanted to kill any perceptions about what was going on at thecorelive.com or thecorelive.tv. Today we want to set the standard that we definitely want to be the first and the best to stream live shows from 365 to 24/7. All right. Second, after this press conference, we'll be taking all questions from our chat box on Twitter or Facebook. That's the new way that people communicate in this new age. Our president even communicates through Facebook, something that probably didn't happen when our last president was here. So that's the changing of the way the world is. So you either adapt or you become extinct. So please help us and we'll help you. If you have a project or a service, we can help promote you not just locally, but worldwide. Me, myself, I hail from Washington, D.C., but I love the great city of Bakersfield. I've been everywhere from L.A. to Arizona, to Florida, to Atlanta. I believe in this vision that John Fu and Phil and Michael have put efforts and energy into. You might see me on The Inconvenient Truth early in the morning. I've interviewed from people from Brian McKnight to even local upcoming artists such as Troop the Brainchild. That's the one thing that we can do here at the Core Live. Our doors are always open to any and everyone. If you come in here with the same respect, we respect your dream just as much as you respect our platform. Alright? Another asset of ours is that you can come here, you can work on resume building, learn graphics from Michael, learn how to be a producer and director. I see JT on his Facebook talking about how he's learning how to produce videos from John Fu. He went to school at LA Film School. So please take advantage of these assets that's right here in your community locally that might give you a chance to step out and become something big. The essence of Bakersfield is being business owners. The essence of Bakersfield is to step on and move on. From the sports franchises as the Bakersfield Jam to the Bakersfield Condors. The essence is to move on and become professional. That's what we want to do here at the Core Live. Don't step on us. Use us as a stepping stone. Alright? Last but not least, man, we talked about the concert date, June. Look forward to that. Stay tuned. There's some real great people that's a part of that, that's donating. Not donating, but they're giving us great benefits by supporting the Core Live, so look out for that. Also, I want to conclude by thanking every supporter, even from my hometown, from outside of the country, and even locally from Bakersfield. If you want to be a part of us, man, from our staff, that from even, you might not see him a lot, but Cullum Dave, to JT, to Melly Simone, the First Lady, to a good friend E, to everybody that puts in, they donate their time and energy for free. And D-Lo, I'm sorry, and D-Lo, they donate their time and energy for free. We like to use this like a barber shop. When you go become a barber, the seat, you pay a fee, but the doors are open by the owner. That's how it is here at the Core Live. Use our vision to get your product out there to the masses, man. Please, I hope you will. So we will conclude our press conference by saying thank you to everyone that ever supported us from the beginning, from our 500,000 hits in the first month to our next hit that we might get tomorrow. Also, I'd like to say, tell a friend and tell a family member. Even if it's a show that you might like, it might be one show you like. Support that show wholeheartedly. From the Inconvenient Truth to the Cousin Show to the, we even also have 2 teenage shows that are about to come. That'll be teenage high school students that will be learning the essence of businessship and entrepreneurship. They'll have to produce and direct their own shows and also seek some sponsorship on their own. So here at the Core, man, we really have no rules or regulations. So stand with us, be with us. We are a station of the people, I promise you. We'll always be there. Today, actually, we'll be doing our first Feed the Less Fortunate at 12 o'clock. So right after we finish with the press conference, get some questions, Melly Simone. She'll be telling us who our questions is. We don't want it to be too serious, people. This is not a press conference over war. This is not a press conference over the unemployment thing. We just want y'all to understand this is a reintroduction to the Core Live. Our building is open to everyone. All right, with that being said, I want to thank John Fu. I want to thank Mike and Philip and everybody across the world that might be watching us. And we look forward to seeing you, man. Debate.com. I want to send, for being here personally, I want to send a special shout out to Upside Productions, who's watching via Matt Munoz from Bakersfield, California, and Coast Connected for being here too. Everybody that wants to support the CoreLive.com, thank you. Thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Until I see you again, man. Appreciate it. We are on the air and everywhere, and we're controlled by nobody but who? You. Remember that.